I've started to worry about sharing my thoughts. They're nothing spectacular with no exclusive reports. They're really quite tedious, or so you could say, all cleverly camouflaged and concealed in a clandestine kind of way, as a series of synapses all flash and then die, all hiding themselves in my mistakes gone by. Did I just think that? Did I just think that? I just can't remember. It's like a part-time recovery from a full-time bender. I'm like a dragon that's spitting shitty rhymes but never flames. I'm not looking for celebrity, fortune or fame. I'm only looking for a cure for what's incurable. I'm not durable, but I feel that pull. Always pulling me to your normal. Always pulling me to your normal. Some say I'm hard work. Just bit too much, so we bid them farewell, goodbye, good luck and such. If I'm too much for you, then how the fuck do you think I feel? I'm sentenced to 24 hours a day with me, no early release or right to appeal. You're all warm in your bubbles where everyone is just like you. I'm not a valet, I'm much harder to relate to. I'm harder to relate to. Our differences are minuscule, but we are still worlds away. I'm left alone and isolated, living alone in my head again today. I can hear them say, the real shame in this is that I can write a rhyme, then my mind turns, and I miss my time to shine, I miss my time to shine. Why, if you have a solution, go ahead, I'm all ears. I gave up looking after too many fucking years, but fuck, I don't need a solution, just a break from all the confusion with its unwanted intrusion into my own constitution. Meaning proof is in short supply. Proof is in short supply. It's using my mind as an alibi. They wonder why I look to the sky. Look. Empathy is sometimes the only real ingredient needed. It was needed when I fought and nearly succeeded, but that is all the fight fought out of me. It just left sick and tired. I'm so sick of being me. I'm so tired of being. So I really ought to go, because it's probably for the best. I will take time to rest my head on Mother Nature's chest, but I can't stop now, I'm bubbling over and over. If you really wanna see the shit, I will show you. I will give you a view of all the demons that reside inside my mind. But there's a chance you'll become one of my kind. I really wouldn't want that to happen, so please take heed and take care. I hope you got a lot of nice friends, because a lot of nice friends turn their backs out there. So I feel a bit better about ending and finishing this rhyme now, but the feelings escape me as I start to wonder how I got to be here, being judged by fake or false peers. But like Phoenix from the flames, I'm back again, but I'm transcended onto a different plane from you. I could be your answer to. Instead I'm just a tool you choose not to use, as you abuse your rights as my muse. Is it my turn to choose? It's always heads you win and tails I lose. It's always heads you win and tails I lose. Yo! Unrehearsed, out for my life, living on a knife edge. Living on a knife edge. As I was taught to beg a God up high for way to hide behind a broken mind. Why? What for? So I can conform to some sort of norm before I break away, I break away, in a bid to save what remains and build again. Building with healed fragments saved from a stagnant past, strong enough to last. These foundations are built on this solid ground that I've found to build a brand new me, preferably ready, if more than a little unsteady. You see, I damn near killed myself in a self-built hell, reduced myself to a shell as well as rebuilding once more. But for me this time, as I fight against bad intentions with prevention. Now, it's a metaphorical. Damn, as I understand more, and to learn much less, and dress it up as some sort of progress. It's a way to move on, become been tough. Draw a line and say that's enough. Draw a line and say that's enough. It's time for a poignant pause. Because I'm not a lost cause. Because no, I'm not a lost cause. Not a lost cause. You see, I hide behind a fractured facade. I'm much more weathered than seasoned, even more brittle than hard. I'm only real half the time, but I'm never fake. I'm just a victim of the future mistakes I'm yet to make. But when I break, there's no God to forsake. Who'll see this beast that's awake in me? I'm my very own intellectual property. I have been abused, but cues I choose to free. The confused from a cage of ignorance that's formed from rage in significant proportions. So I can use caution and care to evaluate where I can make people swear to listen about this conditioning. Condition this shit. Condition, using this repetition that I found in text, sight, and sound. A way to reach, a way to teach, beseech. Fuck it, I would preach just to get through. But it's time for a poignant pause. Because I'm not a lost cause. It's never enough to just bluff empathy. You see, it's meant to be felt all around. It's so profound until it feels oh so warming. Like while I'm performing and having some fun. If you want a better life, build one. Just expect to respect, because respect will be expected. Never react to distract from the truest of perspectives. Build a human collective and then protect it. Protect that shit. Look, alone I was weak, but I was made strong by others. Sisters and brothers from other mothers, undercover lovers. But wait, as soulmates we can instate a state of peace. If we just take all our hate, take all our hate, all that hate, release. Take all your hate, take all your hate and release. I love looking forward to my future. Now I'm not always staring back at death. Trying so hard to hear the truth and not just the voices in this mess of a head instead. But why must the truth hide right inside untruthful? It's full of convoluted calculations and more false information. Then there's the reanimation of my feelings. Now I'm no longer believing in hidden meanings and subterfuge. Because I paid all my dues with my blood and my sweat, all mixed with these tears. And I still feel fear. It's why I choose to appear here. Look, I'm a troglodyte when it comes to verse, because it's either wrong or right. That's why I rehearse as I try to traverse these public spaces. My mind races. Am I waking from this stasis? A stagnation gives way to the creation of metaphors or more hyperbole. Because I'm not the man I was before. Now I prefer to be referred as the creative sort, because I'm reanimating talk but on a louder scale. It's time for my side of the tale. It's a truthful account with a ruthless amount of honesty, not hostility, because I have the ability to write this shit down, then get the fuck out of town, to go from town to town, spreading this message instead of dreading the blessings of the already blessed. Cause I like where I'm headed right now. It just seems more worth the fight. Somehow, you see, it hit me like a friggin' epiphany as I start to get at what's getting to me. Am I the man I'm about to be? Cutting self-doubt from my history and dispelling stigma by telling original stories, and by pausing at times and writing more fucking rhymes. And I try to avoid this fickle finger of fate, a disjointing this lit of hate. We can all become great by ingratiating greatness. To just have faith in you. When you do, your sun will shine through. Your sun will shine. Your sun will shine through. Shine. Your sun will shine. sun will shine through to your sun will shine. Your sun will shine through to your sun will shine through to.
Yeah. Nah. These words we exchange ain't shaped for the page. In fact, they have no fucking form at all. They are geometrically nonsensical. They are still evolving into sentences as we dispense with senseless shit. I just lower the tone and I'm out here alone. I'm all alone, all alone.
Oh, but no, because there you are, sipping wine from your jam jar. The greatest KK tempest by far. The best in my view, all the gigs that you play and those rhymes that you made. I would touch the sun to be your renegade. But until that day, I have this to say, yup. Nah, what is it with this urge to purge my mind of slightest misgivings? It finds if it needs saying, then I'm saying it. If it needs displaying, then I'm displaying it. But with the definite dichotomy of something that has got to be held together by a bond that never breaks or mistakes bad from good. And if I could, I would smile. I'd make my life worthwhile. Fuck it, I'd have a stab at happiness. But first I must confess, look. It's been so long since it all went wrong. Yes, mate, Pete Tong is a motherfucking underestimating. Yes, I did break. I went off the rails with what all that entails. It's white tales and stories carry traits of glory, pulsating and penetrating into my negatory, onto my every early morning. Wow. Now there are days when I wake, I'd say my mind was soaring, and I use those for exploring. For those days are as out of control and escalating as the ones that appear droll or decimating. Look, yes, my life does become more fun, until of course I become undone in front of everyone. So on the days I can try to write, avoiding the over-contrived, the trite, as I bridge on the edge of polite. Look, yeah, I'm just trying to be the best man that I can. But when this renegade has fought his final crusade, then you are left with just a man. Then you are left with just a man. When this renegade has fought his last crusade, you are left with just a man. Yeah. Come.
When you look into my eyes, do you spy the idea of suicide idling behind them? Do you perceive a threat to me? Can you believe my biggest threat is me?
There are no scars on my arms, no razor blades, lost trace. My pain is still real, it's etched on my face, then stretched into place. All my hate is self-owned, it's all aimed at myself. Longing for sleep, knowing sleep lives in hell. When I'm poked or provoked, untamed I can be. I'm not the only one that's poking, and we're all poking at me. I like to highlight die paths, but I can't take hate and create a hearty laugh. I can't chart or graph internal scars, I know I tried hard. When you're overtly hurt, you can shout out now. People will gather around, some will come to the ground. If you fall down and surround you, they are bound to care. Amongst other stares, it's not the same when the pain emanates from the brain. I'm mistaken, the creation of chemical sedation. Me and my mania takes the stage. I'm getting my rage an age ago, so my flow is easy to hear. All forces disappeared eons ago. I only speak slow, so you know what I said. I can see that I meant it. Never planned to live to resent things. Yeah, I'm still here preventing an end of me, pretending to be happy in this tapestry called life. There are no scars on my arms, no razor blades, last trace. My pain is still real, it's etched on my face, then stretched into place. I'm not ready to surrender to apathy and spite. My might seem external,
My internal fight is eternal, like a journal of torture is scorched upon my unconscious thoughts. Of course, I don't need a better plan of attack, just better defenses when I'm attacking myself. I can't shelf the store of a emotion, even though it's a novel notion I'm open to. When exploding is the only thing I'm known to do, you assume I choose to slam doors on my way out. I thought if I slam scores I gain clout. I've been burning by his bridges, swerving sins I didn't even believe in. I'm learning that giving isn't giving in, and me hurting me isn't a win. Even if it's an avid ambition, a rapid repetition of negative thoughts finds a static predilection over the probable cause. From a final fall, from a mortal coil, I'm no longer employable, devoid of all ambition. I couldn't give a shit if I succeed. I can't even see what I need to be. It seems I can't please for offended, especially when I'm defending myself. Let me tell this last little thing is a chance I'm a target, but I'm not my fucking victim. There are no scars on my arms, no razor blades, lost trace. My pain is still real, it's etched on my face, then stretched into place.
Free. This world can be cold when you have no home, no home, with very few friends and no warm clothes. Your old bones are sore from all the stone cold floors, or your sitting position. You are a coalition, your doggy friends and daydreams. You are strong lager on top of stronger cider. It's time to find a nicer narrative, one with a kindness activated additive before you die from the lack of it. You can't be blamed because homelessness came into your life uninvited while you were fighting with a frightening mind, and now you're relying on passers-by to provide the cost of your first frosty jack of the day, because it's that can take you away from all your small change exchanges or copper requests as you dodge death before you cough your last breath. Before you cough your last breath. How can they dispute the destitute from their corner offices? They have got to be stopped from causing more atrocities, but on a street level. Like that devil with a notepad tried to find a broke lad for having no cash and no pad left to crash on. I know that homelessness probably wasn't in your 5-year plan. I can see that you understand that your pal is becoming ghoulish. You were scaring off tourists. Oh, and those in smart suits, those overly astute business executives with their iPods set to a collective set list of smooth tunes and cool vibes as they decide to pass you by and not to give, that's their prerogative. So you were just begging a day, no well-rehearsed verses because cash converters saw some worth in your tired old amp and fucked up guitar so that you can buy some dog food, maybe a couple cans of a special brew. Yeah. You could succumb to sub-zero mornings followed by ice-cold nights as your eyes can't find an escape from yet another day on crumpled knees. They don't see you are homeless, they see you as free. They see you as free. Free to what? Free to what? Free to what? Free to what? Free to freeze. Free to feel starving. Free to be disregarded. Free to what? Free to what? Free to hide inside libraries out of the cold. Free to eat food that grown loads of its own mold. You see, free. Free to what? Free to what? Free to die in your 40s after drifting away from their daytime dash as another lost soul sings for their cash. Free to what? Free to what? Free to wonder what went wrong before singing Elton John's your song. Your song, your song. Your song or sad things say so much. Free to hustle, free to bust, free to bust. As night draws in at the end of cold days and the whole high street becomes a stage for obnoxious youths or prostitutes, you hear a loudmouth yob with a loudmouth gob. You hear one girl sobs as another fucker laughs as you pass by those footpath spikes. Tonight you will be just fine because a bottle of white lightning costs just $4.49. turning to you.
Yeah. I saved my life with the pen, your fucking pen, bro. My mental state has cost me mates, jobs and more in my past. Too much on my plate, I can't take away. A force calls but not meant to last. Up then down and around the bend, and my moods are subject to change. I can't separate days when the grays take the stage, not once but 10 times a day. From low to high in the blink of an eye, I rise and then sink in a second. Sleep through the day and awake through the night. Self-death begins to beckon. It wasn't about whether or if, it was instead about how, where and when. Then came the day I saved my life. It was the day I picked up a pen. I saved my life with 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 a pen. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I still long for the rest. I just stopped trying to find it in my deathbed. I remember the day like it was yesterday. The day I saved my life with a pen. I was broken, I was almost choking on hope. I wasn't alone but I still couldn't cope. Trudging through snow up a slippery slope until the day came I was asked to explain my pain in a poem or a letter. As the rhymes start to flow, there's a premature gesture to me getting a little bit better. A piece of paper and pen with a key to opening up a different me. Then this was the day I saved my life by picking up a pen. I saved my life with 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 a pen. Yeah. After 2 attempts to sleep the big sleep, I now try to believe the meaning of me and never concede to attempt number 3. You see, if you ever mention strength, then every ounce counts when we are talking about depression. Unfounded concessions for profound confessions that were never meant to be heard. I prefer to enter my internal hurt. When you refer to the mind of a suicide idolizer, I might identify why my spiky Pisces spikes me, inciting the fight in me, enticing the flight in me. Surviving might frighten me. Wherever I go, all I know is I don't know if I'll ever step to the ledge again. I remember the day like it was yesterday. Yesterday. The day I saved my life with a pen. 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 I saved my life with a pen.